Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Sonny Winters. Here was testing out something, working on some things as usual, and got to thinking. Got the whole On the Run with Sun series. It's pretty much a lot of travels and different things, and reviews and testing different things out here in the world. So I figure, in tune with On the Run with Sun, I'm gonna do like a story series. So this is the first of a story series inspired by my dad, a conversation I had with my dad, uh, wanting him to tell his different stories. And I'm not as traveled as him. I'm definitely not as seasoned as him. But I've definitely been around the block a few times, and the world as well. So I got a few stories. Today's story is a story about food in Brazil. I took a trip to Brazil with my wife. We went to Rio. At the time, we were like embarking on a vegan path. Can't think of the year. This might be like 2012, 2013. We was embarking on the vegan path, and on this path, we was like, I think we was pescatarian at the time, but we took this trip. You're not really thinking ahead too tough. Brazil is a 17-hour flight. We knew that. We was ready for the beach. He was ready for the action. We had the whole thing mapped out. The whole Ipanema, the whole strip, Copacabana. We had the whole thing mapped out. But I don't really think we mapped out the food aspect of it. And it was pretty adventurous, to say the least. We did a lot of Domino's pizza. It's funny, too, because people always say, man, I'm Brazil. Like, Brazil, like, how you go to Brazil and eat and not eat good? I guess everybody thinks about steakhouses primarily. So we definitely wasn't doing the steakhouse thing. Brazil is just different. If you've ever been to Brazil, it's like, it's definitely like the other side of the world. English is not excuse my background noise. I live a real life. Nah, it's all good. So the other side of the world. So like, English is not a primary thing. So we didn't realize that until we got there. So now communicating for food, it was already out the gate. It was a language barrier. Good thing, no. Not even a good thing, though. I want to say that Brazil, my experience was a little ill because of our journey personally. But Brazil has amazing food. And I was about to say, one of the things that saved us, that kind of always saves you in international travel, if you can remember this, is street food. Street food will get you through. The vendors are pretty fluent in other languages, like places like Brazil, where you might not speak Portuguese. You might be un poquito with your Spanish. You feel me? And then the dude on the street vendor, he's un poquito with his Spanish. So y'all could pretty much get by on get this food ordered and get these bellies full. I think in Brazil, if I'm not mistaken, some of the street vendors that come to mind was they had a guy that had like a saltfish fritter on the beach that was serious. He was right there. He had the coldest beers. So you remember the name of those beers in Brazil? She got headphones on. It's like a house of content creating going on. But anyway, if you didn't hit that subscribe button, I appreciate you for rocking this far. So yeah, the fritter guy was good. He had some other things on there. We wasn't really businessing with everything. What we did realize, though, was a place that we went to. Funny experience there. We went to a place. So we was eating a lot of Domino's pizza. They had a lot of Domino's. They had a lot of food chains there. So you kind of good with the food chains in Brazil, right? So we did a lot of Domino's. There was Burger Kings and the McDonald's. We didn't fool with any of that. There was Subway. I'm gonna say the Subway for the return flights. That's a whole thing by itself. But so one day we said, we're gonna get fly. We're gonna go to a spot restaurant and we're gonna get some to-go food, because even before COVID, we was on the type of time where we wasn't really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We was always about the streets. We'd rather get our food and go to the beach and experience it. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that, frequent the area, the locals. and how they would do it. So we went to go get our food to go. And in this particular place, you get your food. You know, it's one of the places you point to it, you get what you want, and they fill up the square styrofoam thing, which is pretty light. You know what I mean? You fill that up, and you go put it on the scale at the end. We fill it up, boom, you know, we pointing the mask up. We hungry at this point because it's might have been our second day. We was trying to keep it real to the code and not eat everything. And so we was pizzaed out. And not that I can be pizzaed out being from Brooklyn. Let me say that. So now we go here, we get the food, order all this stuff. And then when we get to the front, they put it on top of a plate. And then they put the plate on top of the scale. That's like the old school, put your thumb on the scale flex. Like, you're not supposed to do that. You know, like, how you going to do that? So now I got to get this. Come on. Yo, video ain't the same. And the Zulu interrupts somehow. So yeah, they put the food on a plate and proceeded to try to charge us. I think we might have stepped back if I'm not remembering correctly. I remember we might have stepped back, let somebody else go to see if they did the same thing to them, and they did. That was just the way they flexed. That was kind of bugged out. That was kind of weird. The beer there was really good. I do remember. I wish I don't have my phone, but it's a yellow and red logo. It's a short name, whatever the national beer is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, so the street food was good. By the way, the restaurant food that we got that we charged, they charged us for the plate with the thumb on the plate routine. That was pretty good. What else about Brazil? I mean, food to the side, Brazil was just an amazing place. The people there were really active and fit. I remember early in the morning, everybody was up playing soccer. He's going to squeak the toy right now during this video. Everybody was up and active, like literally playing soccer in bathing suits, thongs. The women, it was like co-ed soccer a lot of times. Like, you know, there was no women games. They was all playing. And the funny thing is, they was playing a game called foot volley. Foot volley is volleyball with your feet. So they was literally spiking, like jumping, and then, you know, backwards, just flipping backwards. And it was a scene. I thought that was pretty cool. So everybody kind of ate good. It kind of balanced the lifestyle as well. Street life out there is crazy. We had a lot of interactions with people. We was at a restaurant one night, and I don't remember who was ordering. This is about food, but this particular story, I don't remember exactly what we ordered. But I do remember, like, the kids were out late at night, like hustling and bustling and coming to your table asking for food. It was real unruly kind of stuff going on. I remember the kid was trying to clean my shoes under the table. I thought that was kind of crazy, like being from Flatbush and being in different hoods all over America. I thought I'd seen a lot, but that was different. I remember one night I got into it with a dude over a bottle of liquor. I had some liquor, and I don't remember. We was on the beach, and I don't know what he wanted some. That's what it was. He wanted some liquor. I'm like, nah. I don't say I turned up, but I kind of like let him know, like, you know, this space was ours, and I'm gonna need you to, you know what I mean? And he got it. It was a real universal thing. And the next day we seen him on the strip. He kind of said, still with no communication, he kind of was like, kind of to tell me as if like he was selling shit on the strip, like bags or whatever it was, t-shirts, whatever. Okay, you finished? We're gonna call it a door slammer and the you know what I mean? But anyway, this kid was it's okay, it's cool. Remember the kid, since you're here anyways, you want me to go ahead? Remember the kid that night on the beach in Brazil? What did he want? Was it some liquor he wanted?
Oh, he did want alcohol.
And then we seen him the next day, and then it was kind of like it was kind of like he wanted to tell me as if like look, I just wanted some of your liquor. I got money. I do my thing, kind of. You know, it was respected. We kind of laughed. We dapped it up or whatever. So Brazil was pretty peace. But on the way back, though, to end the story off with some food, uh, we stopped at Subway, right? This is not now time. This is not 2021. So I know people are like, oh, you eating Subway, yo, dude, still eating Subway. This was before. Chill out, Zulu. This was long before you got it, right? So we go to Subway. It's like, damn, what we gonna get? We in a rush. We got a 17-hour flight coming back, right? So now we go to Subway and of course we get the tuna fish, right? So well, we gonna get fish, pescatarian, you know what I mean? This is Brazil, we gonna get the fish right here out the water right here, you know what I mean? So we go we get the I don't know if I got it or we got it, but it messed me up. Like it was a wrap. Like I know most people say, you know, they had the bubble guts. It really wasn't the bubble guts. Not to be TMI about it. It was more like just hurt and sour. Might have been the beer. It might have been the beer. It might have been the liquor that I was being selfish about. It might have been that. It was that kind of feeling, like that real sour, hungover feeling. And mind you, not 2021. This is before all that. So this is the big plane with the 3 rows here, 3 rows here, like 4 or 5 joints in the middle. And I'm in the middle. Like it was no, you know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for my wife next to me, I don't know how we're making this video today. I mean, I could probably say that for a lot of things, but that's a whole nother video. Yo, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I don't know. Drop some stories, man. I got a couple of stories. This one was light, you know what I mean? I was just kind of testing the waters a little bit. You know what I mean? Let me know though. Give me some feedback. Tell me what I want. You know what I mean? Sonny Winters, I'm out of here.